Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Harry's House of Hits for another brand new installment of our show. The last couple videos I didn't open with Harry Carey, and I thought I should this time because I'm really excited about a purchase that I made on eBay. About $25. Maybe I overspent, maybe I didn't. You be the judge. I don't care really what you think. I'm going to have a blast opening it, and I hope you enjoy watching it. But this is 1992 Fleer Ultra. And it's still in the cellophane. It's still as if you would buy it or get it right out of the store. Let me lift this up for just a second to show you the beauty of this box. I'm half tempted not to open it, but what would the fun in that be? So we're going to get after it right here, right now. I should have brought my knife over. I wasn't even thinking. But I'm going to need to get this open, and I don't want to damage it because the box is very much nothing. So gonna have to use my teeth. Don't tell my mom. All right, here we go. Didn't take much to break into it. It's just one front tooth. Christmas is coming, so I can ask Santa Claus for my two front teeth, just like the old song says. So here we go. We're looking at 1992 Fleer Ultra. It doesn't even say on the box how many cards. 36 packs. So, let's get right to it here. Pull these out. This box is pretty cool because of the way it is shaped. Now, I will say this too. There's a really good chance that all these packs are going to be so bricked up that we can't even hardly salvage any of the cards. But let's hope and pray for the best. They don't feel too bad. We shall see here. I've heard a lot of different rumors and thoughts on how to keep your cards from bricking up. I've heard throw them in the freezer. I've heard get the air dryer, the blow dryer out and heat them up. So who knows? Maybe I'll get to try those theories out with these cards. This was one of my favorite sets in 1992. I'd been 11 years old. They were expensive and they are not bricked up. They're beautiful. And right out of the gate, we get a rookie card. And Royce Clayton, I'm going to try to get this focus here. There we go. Royce Clayton right off the get-go. My favorite Cardinal of all time, and Ray Lankford. Oh, let's see who else we can run into. Cal Ripken Jr. Pretty darn good. I wonder what a Cal Ripken Jr. PSA 10 goes for in 1992 Fleer Ultra. There's a guy, Chico Walker. Here's some cards that are kind of sticking together. Roberto Kelly. These are absolutely perfect. Considering Reggie Jefferson rookie card, considering a lot of times you get into these packs and the cards will be so bricked up that you got to peel them apart. I can live with having them stick a little bit, but that one was pretty nice. And these packs are not easy to open. They weren't back then, and they aren't now either. So bear with me as I bust into these. Another thing that I like to do with when I buy hobby boxes from a long time ago is I like to save the wrappers. And let's see, so far I've ripped that one and the first one I also ripped, and there's basically I can't really salvage that. I mean, maybe I can. We'll try. And then I like to put some commons in the packs and basically reseal them up and then put them on my shelf like I've got a card store, but even though I don't have a card store. Randy Tomlin there. Let's see. Make sure I'm still in frame here. I get a little excited and get worried about what I'm doing here. And this pack was garbage. Absolutely nothing in that pack whatsoever. I do not believe that I have a 1992 Fleer Ultra set. So that was another reason that I thought I could pull the trigger on that and then I can collate the set. And I almost saved that one. I didn't, but I almost did. Collate the set myself, and then I like to bind my sets up. And one of these days, maybe I'll show you all my sets. I've worked just pretty hard in doing that. So, anywho, let us see what else we got here. Carlos Quintana. These are guys I all grew up. Carlos Martinez, Brent Maine, Terry Steinbach. Mickey Morandini was pretty outstanding second baseman. Mike Scioscia. Mark Lemke. Here's a rookie card of a pretty good player. You might recognize him. Pudge Ivan Rodriguez. That's a pretty darn clean card. Pack Fresh. Jay Buhner. Pat Borders, George Bell, and then Darryl Kyle. Another rookie card that I'm going to set in the good pile because Cardinal fans have a soft heart for this guy because he died in Chicago during one of their series in the summer. Just all of a sudden just collapsed and died. I don't know if I ever remember hearing exactly what he died from. I'm pretty sure it was a heart issue. I couldn't tell you for sure, but I think it was a heart issue. But regardless, Darryl Kyle's number will probably never be wore again. In St. Louis, I believe, maybe you Cardinal fans can help me out there, but I believe it was 57. Jose Rio. Gary Sheffield. Should be a Hall of Famer in all honesty. Gary Sheffield should. Scott Livingston rookie. Carlton Fisk, Hall of Famer. I like to put the Hall of Famers aside because in my collection I have a box of just Hall of Famers. It's probably worthless to do that. Ramon Martinez, not his brother Pedro, but if we do find a Pedro, I believe, let's see, 1992. No, I don't think he actually is in 92. I think his rookie was in 93, I believe. I could be wrong again. I'm not the greatest with years and whatnot. I try to be. I'm not. Tim Burke. Kurt Schilling. Should be a Hall of Famer. Actually, he's probably going to be. I'll put him out here. The bloody sock alone gets him in. Ozzie Smith, the Wizard. There's Barry Bonds. Pretty nice card there. There's a couple cards kind of stuck together. Not terribly stuck together, but a little bit. And the Crime Dog right behind him, and Fred McGriff. Another guy that probably should be in the Hall of Fame. He had 400 home runs. But, man, I don't think Fred McGriff's in the Hall of Fame. For some reason, I'm thinking there's John Smoltz. Nice card, 92 Fleer or Ultra John Smoltz. Greg Vaughn, and then Alan Trammell, also a Hall of Famer. So far, so good. I feel like I'm doing all right. That's what I'm noticing. I just got a notification the Blues are playing tonight, and I have Thursday Night Football on. Maybe I should be watching the Blues instead of football, but I'm really not watching any of it right now. I'm kind of focused on these 92 Fleer Ultra. Don Mattingly on the back of this pack, so that's a good sign. Greg Maddux on the front. Nice card. Old Greg Maddux before the trade to the Atlanta Braves. A couple rookies in a row here. Todd Hundley. And then a checklist. Tim Wallach, nice player back in the day. Gotta make sure I don't miss any, because sometimes there's Tony Gwynn. Nice looking card. Man, could he hit. Man, he could hit. Mike Stanton. Trevor Wilson. And then Don Mattingly. So there's some of these, it says gold foiled stamped. And I'm not sure what that even means, gold foiled stamp. Maybe it's something on the back of the back of the card. I know that I was watching I think it was a 99 Fleer Ultra video on YouTube. And there was gold, like gold standard or gold platinum or something that was written on the back. And then again, maybe we'll see it as we're going through. I just shuffled through some of the cards I just opened, and I didn't see anything special. So let's see what else we find in here. I almost feel like I should have like scissors or something to rip these open, because I'm going to be just damaging cards if I could just keep pulling and pulling and pulling. There's probably a secret to opening these up. I don't know what it is. It's like worse than the aluminum foils packs on the upper decks, 1990. Delino Shields, nice player. Pedro Guerrero. I don't know, but maybe historically might be the only guy to ever hit a home run that bounced. I want to say Vladimir Guerrero might have done it too. Andy Bennis. Mo Vaughn, rookie card. Mo was a nice player back in the day. Put him out just because it's a rookie card. Eddie Zosky was supposed to be a huge player and never really turned out. Chris Sabo and his goggles. There's Jesse Barfield. Wilson Alvarez, rookie, was a nice pitcher. Glenn Davis, and then Jody Reed. So not a great pack, but we'll deal with it, right? We'll deal. Always a fan of Fleer Ultra. I'm not sure ever what happened to Fleer and the Leaf Company, but they probably were bought out by Panini or Topps or one of those two brands back when I wasn't collecting cards, because I still see some cards out there from those days that I wasn't collecting. When I got up in the high school and doing some stuff in high school and playing college baseball, I kind of fell away from the sport. Tino Martinez there in the Mariners uniform. Not very many people recognize or remember that he played for the Mariners. Ken Caminiti, probably baseball's second most known steroid user outside of Jose Canseco. Although Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa and Barry Bonds have to go in that category as well. Todd Zeile, Mark Whiten, and Spike Owen. And I think I saw those. Last pack in this little stack here that I pulled out first. Let's see what we got. I had to change my location. I typically do this from a like a table, like a hard table, and I'm on a card table tonight because honestly, I'm going through a bunch of baseball cards and they're scattered all through my basement. And this is all I got. Hey, Rafael Palmeiro. Now, speaking of steroids, probably could go through here and just start listing guys that did steroids. There's a Mike Mussina rookie card, Hall of Famer. Another good rookie card right there. Mike Mussina is a guy that you look at his stats, and I don't know quite sure how he got in. I think it might be because he finished with the Yankees. But Carlos Baerga, a nice player in his day. Chili Davis, now a hitting instructor getting around the league. Jose Canseco, speaking of steroids. Roger McDowell, Billy Hatcher, Tom Glavine, Hall of Famer. And Rafael Palmeiro, whom I'm not even going to take out. I took out Jose Canseco because he's popular for more than just his baseball playing career. Let's get some more of these out here. These are really kind of difficult to get out of the boxes. It says, collect Tony Gwynn and award winners, limited edition subsets. It says details on back. So I'm guessing these are the details. Details down here. It says no purchase necessary. All that good stuff. Collect limited edition 25 card award winners. And 10 card. This pack is ripped on the back. Like it's got a little rip on it right there. It's interesting. So there's some Tony Gwynn subset in here. It says the odds of winning a signature card are 1 in 17,000. I'm not going to lie. A signature Tony Gwynn from 1992 Fleer, I think that would about make my year. Not going to lie, it would. It would be the best pull of the year for me. There's your first look at a gold glove. Mark Langston. So a gold glove card. The AL gold glove right there. Interesting. I didn't even know that was part of it. That's a 16 out of 25. Roberto Alomar, Hall of Famer. Hall of Fame's probably not real excited they let him in. Another checklist. Nolan Ryan checklist, as a matter of fact. Frank Thomas, Hall of Famer. Nice card there. What I like about these cards is I'm not seeing a lot of repeats. Not a lot of repeats. Terry Pendleton, one heck of a switch-hitting third baseman and defensive third baseman to boot. St. Louis Cardinal, Atlanta Brave. Probably, I don't know, most known for his days in Atlanta or St. Louis. We've got another gold glove here on the back, it looks like, in Devon White, it looks like here. Greg Hubbard, Chris Hoyles. Reggie Jefferson rookie card. There's another repeat. Chuck Knobloch lost his career when he couldn't throw the ball from second base to first. Ricky Henderson, the all-time steals leader. We'll hang on to him. Hal Morris. David Justice. Rich DeLucia. And then the subset with Devon White. Kind of nice. There's two of those. It'd be cool if there was 25 and I could put the whole set together, but something tells me that is not going to happen considering I found two and I've probably opened 10 of the 36 packs so far. Let me see. I think I might have saved this one. Yeah, good enough. I think I'm saving enough of these packs that I can repack and put them on my mantle next to the TV. Jose Rios. We got some upside down cards here. It's the first time that's happened. Matt Noakes, Travis Fryman. There's another Mike Messina. 2 Mike Messina rookie cards in this box so far. Oh, and David Howard. Not sure how his career actually went or turned out because I've never heard of him before. All right, let's see if I can. I've already kind of busted this one a little bit. Yeah, I think I saved that one too. I think I'll be able to retape that one up and save it. Chuck Finley on the back. Jay Buhner. I'm starting to see some doubles here. There's another one of these. Tony Pena. That's 3 out of 25. Not yet had a star. There's Darryl Kyle, rookie from St. Louis. Kurt Schilling. Should be a Hall of Famer. Still looking for... Griffey's the guy. I mean, if you're opening a packs of cards, there's Ozzie and Barry again. Fred McGriff. Chuck Finley. If you're opening 1992 Flair Ultra, that's the guy you're looking for. It's Ken Griffey Jr. Obviously, if there's a Tony Gwynn autograph in 92 Flair Ultra, I wouldn't fight. I wouldn't argue that. That'd be pretty fantastic. But like I said, I don't know that I've ever seen an autograph from this set before, and I don't even know. I don't remember them ever doing that. I also noticed in doing some eBay searching and kind of tooling around on there is that 1992 Donruss snuck a Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card in it. Never saw that either. I don't even know if I've known of anybody that's actually pulled it. This might be the worst pack we've opened so far. Hey, there's Juan Gonzalez. I think this might be his second... No, 1990 was his rookie year. Oh, to keep Juan Gonzalez out or not, let's just stick him back in here because he's probably going to be needed for the set when I build the set. Oh, this pack's falling apart. I think I might have saved it. Yep, I salvaged it. Maybe. Yep. All right, Dean Palmer on the back. Hey, Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. That's a new one. Cecil Fielder, big old fat guy. Really hit it a long ways, though. Chito Martinez. There's Roger Clemens. We'll save him. Steroid user. Arguably one of the greatest of all time. Barry Larkin. Dean Palmer's rookie card, actually. Brian Hunter there on the side. Barry Larkin's story, kind of neat story. I went to a flea market in Branson, Missouri. I lied. It wasn't Branson. That was another story. Colorado this past fall. And I went to a antique mall and found a Barry Larkin 1987 Topps autograph. I don't know if it's real or not, but I sure hope it's real. Be nice. Jeff Bagwell, second year card, Hall of Famer. Save him. Dave Magadan. There's the Nolan Ryan Express. In 1992, he probably shouldn't even been playing anymore, but except his stats and his numbers, and he kept getting harder and harder to hit. Nolan Ryan. A little plug for Netflix. Netflix has a series called Hitting Nolan. Or, no, it's Facing Nolan is what it's called. And it is legit. And I really enjoyed it. There's Mo Vaughn rookie card again. Stick him there. I've got a whole bunch of Mo Vaughns. I've tried to put a lot together and put them on eBay maybe. Some more commons there. I actually have a stack of 92 Flair Ultra on my table in my basement. I've been going through some cards. Buying a lot of, I don't want to say collections, but probably just commons people are trying to get rid of. And then I will build sets from those. Felix Fermin. George Brett, Hall of Famer. I feel like there was another card behind him with George Brett. Famous for the Pine Tar incident. George Brett is. It still feels like there's actually more cards there. I know there's one behind Kent Herbeck here. It's Dave Henderson. Lenny Dykstra, the last collection I bought from a flea market or an antique mall, there was tons of Lenny Dykstra. So whoever had it was a huge Lenny Dykstra fan. I'm not sure why. He was a nice player, but he was never like the guy. There was Tino Martinez again, and then King Caminiti. All right, we're making our way. Still looking for the Tony Gwynn auto. I'm going to go ahead and pull the rest of these out of here so I don't have to pull them out anymore. I like to watch Jabs does some really good work on YouTube. He's got a nice channel. and he does a super rip, like when he does boxes like this. And I'll tell you right now, 92 Fleer Ultra, there's no way. There's no way anyone's doing a super rip on 92 Fleer Ultra. It's just, it's too hard to open. But there again, I'm trying to save the box, which is silly, I know. But it's who I am. It's what I do. I'm sitting here watching NFL, and Buffalo Bills fan I am, so things are looking really good for me as far as the NFL season is concerned. But what's really on tap is tomorrow night starts the World Series, and you got the Phillies and the Astros, and I got to be honest, I'm kind of rooting for Bryce Harper and the Phillies, more so because of Bryce Harper. I feel like the last few seasons he's kind of been looked over. There's Mark McGwire, a skinny version of Mark McGwire. But he's kind of been looked over, not as big of a star. He's probably been an all-star every year. But there's Edgar Martinez. Nice card there with a glove on. The DH Hall of Famer with a glove on. Kind of nice. But Bryce has had an interesting career because coming up, it was all about Bryce Harper. It was all about Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper, Bryce Harper. And then he got traded to the Phillies, and even going to, I hate to say a bigger market, but kind of, I'd say Philadelphia's probably a better market than Washington. He kind of got lost in the shuffle. People didn't talk about him as much as being, one of the greats or whatever in the league. You get the young kids that come in and whatnot, and he's kind of found himself, and I'm enjoying watching him play. So go Phillies, the Fighting Phils. However, I also did see a stat where every time they win a World Series, the country goes into a recession. And I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, I'd rather not go into a recession. I gotta make sure all these are loose here. I think I saw them all. Yeah, I think I'm good. Dante Bichette. I can't believe I didn't say his name. Not Bo, his boy, but Dante. As long as people remember that Dante played, Dante could hit a ball a mile. So can Bo. Bo can also hit it a mile. Speaking of Bo Jackson, I believe is in this set. He was with the White Sox at the time. Trying to recall if he's in there or not. I hope he is. It'd be cool. I didn't take a real good look at the checklist. There's a Anthony Young rookie card. Del Murphy, who should be in the Hall. Will Clark. In 1992, I opened this pack and I've been pretty excited about it so far. But it kind of petered out there. I didn't put one card out of there. That's an issue. That's a problem. Make sure. And some of them are starting to stick together just a little bit. And I'm getting close. I've got to be halfway through. I would assume that I'm halfway through. And I'm not saving this pack. This pack is busting out on me. Haven't seen a Griffey yet. But here's a Hall of Famer rookie card right on top here, and Jim Thome. Jim Thome rookie card. I've got a plethora of these laying around. Obviously, in 1992, they're producing cards faster. Excuse me, faster than they could. Putting them on the shelves as fast as they could produce them. There's Kirby Puckett, another Hall of Famer. Todd Van Poppel, someone who everybody thought would be a Hall of Famer. Terry Mulholland. Paul O'Neill, nice player. Jeff Russell. Roberto Alomar again. And there's Paul Ossenmacher. He's a fun guy for the late, great Harry Carey to pronounce his last name. Daryl Boston. He could hit it a mile. We're keeping on. Still looking for that Tony Gwynn. I can't believe there's odds on getting an autograph in these. There are odds on receiving an auto. There's Ivan Rodriguez on the back again. That's nice to see. Dante Bichette again. I'll call his name this time. Dwight Evans. Some people would argue he should be a Hall of Famer. Carlos Martinez. Terry Steinbach. I've seen these cards before. And then there's that Ivan Rodriguez rookie card. Still looking for the gold standard. I'm not sure what that actually means. collect Tony Gwynn and award winners subsets. The box itself says gold foil stamped. I'm assuming that's the gold foil that is up at the top, and every single card has a gold foil. That's probably shows my intellect right there that I didn't pick up on that earlier, but that's a gold foil stamp. Doy. Jerome Walton, rookie year in 1990. Had his best days in Japan, I believe. There's Don Mattingly again, followed by Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. It's Johnson. Chito Martinez with the Roger Clemens. I'm going to get a little quicker here because, well, I'm getting tired of doing this. We need to get through this. $25 for this box. Worth it or not, I don't know. I guess, my dad would say no because no one's offered me $25 for the packs or for these. So, Barry Larkin. So my dad always told me when I was like, Dad, this card's worth $5. Show me. Well, I can't. There he is. There's Ken Griffey Jr. That one will go in a sleeve in a hard case. And I don't know, a PSA 10 maybe? Looks pretty clean. There's a little bit of a nick up here at the top. Not much of one. I don't know. We'll see. Mark Grace. I like me some Mark Grace. Put him down there too just because I have to. Anthony Young again, Dale Murphy, Will Clark, and then those guys. So what I'm noticing and what I noticed about the Griffey card was that we've seen that pack before, yet we have not seen Ken Griffey Jr. before. So the collation of putting these packs together after the 1989 Upper Deck debacle or terrible situation with the overprinting of his rookie card, I'm wondering if guys like Ken Griffey Jr. are collated and populated maybe differently than a normal player such as Kelly Gruber or someone of that nature. Man, I'm struggling to get this pack out here. There they go. All right, another Nolan Ryan. So this is probably cards we've seen before. The Hurt, Big Hurt, Frank Thomas, Hall of Famer. Milt Thompson with the stuck J. Bell on the back. Benito Santiago, Gary Discarcina rookie card. Hey, Willie McGee, we haven't seen him before. Steve Sachs, there's Robin Yount, that's new. And then Lou Whitaker, sweet swinging Lou Whitaker. If you are new to my channel, this is the first time you've heard me say this, but if you're not new, this guy should be in the Hall of Fame. That's all I'm going to say about that. You go back and look at his stats. This says that he was a lifetime, so far at this point, 274 hitter. At this point, he had 1,962 hits. But I believe he was pretty darn good. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I saw some stat on him earlier that got me thinking he should be in there. But sometimes I think the Hall of Fame is, I don't know. I mentioned Mike Mussina. He's a 300-game winner. I get that. He was a World Series champ with the Yanks. I get that. All that stuff I understand. But then there's other guys like Lou Whitaker who played in Detroit and sometimes was the only hitter in the lineup. You're going to be pitched a little differently when you're the only guy can hit. That's just bottom line. Wilson Alvarez. Jody Reed. Here's Jim Thome again. Nice looking Jim Thome rookie cards. We got 2 Pudges, 2 Mike Mussinas, and 2 Jim Thomes. There's Kirby Puckett, Hall of Famer. The famous Jack Buck line. We will see you tomorrow night. Come off the bat of Kirby Puckett, home run. Twins versus Braves, I believe that was. Hit it in Minneapolis in the Dome. That place is no longer standing, I'm pretty sure. I think they blew it up or it fell down or something bad happened to it. Lance Parrish, Lonnie Smith. There's some different names I haven't seen. Matt Noakes looks like an old-time Yankee there. Travis Fryman. Okay, there's a third Mike Mussina coming up here. Number 3, Hall of Famer Mike Mussina. Find me a Mike Mussina fan, and I might do all right on those. Another Jose Canseco. I was a huge Jose Canseco fan. He hit 40 home runs and stole 40 bases in 1988. Was the MVP. I don't care. Steroids or not. He stole 40 bases and hit 40 home runs. That's unheard of. What's cool about where we're at in today's game is that we've got some guys. I could see a Ronald Acuna Jr. doing something like that. I could see a Fernando Tatis Jr. doing something like that. I could see a Julio Rodriguez doing something like that. Hey, there's a great Cub, Ray Sanchez. With a Craig Biggio in the background there with a little button on his hat. Nice little button there. Craig Biggio, Hall of Famer. Howard Johnson. I'd like to say that he's the founder of the Howard Johnson hotel chain, but I don't think he is. I mean, he might be. I don't think he is. There's Devon White. Another guy I would consider in the Hall of Fame. Devon White. Well, why? Why would you consider? Well, because he won 3 World Series. He has 3 World Series rings with 3 different teams. Devon White. He is a proven winner. And that's all I have to say about that. Hey, look at this guy right on the front. Another Ken Griffey Jr. card. That's pretty sweet. And a Don Mattingly Gold Glove. If that's the subset, the Gold Gloves, 25 Gold Gloves, I'm pretty disappointed in that. That's pretty rough. Mark Grace again. Pete Harnish, Dave Cone. There's the rookie again. Dale Murphy. We've seen these guys multiple times. And then there's Mr. Harvey on the back. I've got 6 packs left. Sorry, 7 packs left. Let's see what it brings. I'm just not even gonna fight it this time. We're just gonna break the pack. I've got plenty of packs over here to make it. We got a Ricky Henderson coming up here. There he is. Ricky Henderson always talked in the first person. I'm sure he still does to this day. Dave Justice. Rookie card, Rick DeLucia. Joe Carter, famous home run. Sean Dunston. Vince Coleman, and a Darryl Strawberry card. I saw Darryl Strawberry speak in a church. He's basically a full-time evangelist now. Travels the world talking about the gospel and I really thought he would talk more about his drug abuse and that kind of thing, but really he didn't. He didn't divulge too much about that. He's just preaching. He's just getting after it and trying to bring people to Christ, and it's pretty cool. Of course, I went and watched him speak, and I was really hoping to hear a lot of deep stuff. I didn't. Sandy Alomar Jr., nice player. Harold Baines, he's a Hall of Famer, but I'm not going to put him in there. There's a lot of people that think he should not be in the Hall. There's Julio Franco, great player, long career, the face of MLB Network, Harold Reynolds. And then my favorite player of all time, Ryne Sandberg, bringing up the end here of that pack. Old Rhino. Grew up watching Ryne Sandberg play a lot. Played a lot. Watched him play a lot of baseball. One thing about Ryne Sandberg is it was very, very seldom that you saw him argue about a call or be disappointed about something that an official did. And that always stuck with me in playing the game the right way. Kevin Tapani. Lee Smith, Hall of Famer, but another guy that I just really don't collect them. Mike Maddox, Gary Gaetti, who grew up just, 15 miles from here. Jose Vizcaíno, Kevin Moss, B.J. Surhoff, and with a Mickey Tettleton stuck behind him, Charlie Huff throwing the old knuckleball. So you guys get a good look at the old knuckleball there. And then Sam Horn in the back of that. We're down to 4 packs left. This is my 3rd video of the night. I'm going to try to put them all on in the same night, just because if I don't, I'll forget to. There's a Terry Matthews rookie card. Randy Johnson, first sight of Randy Johnson here. Hall of Famer, great player. One of the most dominant pitchers of the time. Steve Finley was outstanding. I don't know that he is a Hall of Fame worthy, but this is a Cub player fielding a ground ball, and I believe it's Ray Sanchez. How do you put Ray Sanchez on a checklist? I'm not sure, but they did. Rookie Ray Sanchez, by the way. Tim Raines, Jose Oquendo, Jose Lind, and Greg Harris. All right, 3 packs left to get the Tony Gwynn special card. And I don't know, maybe there's one per hobby box, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. Dave Bregman, Wilson Alvarez again, Glenn Davis, Jim Thome rookie card again. Nice. It's number 3, I think, for him. I'm losing track, maybe. Terry Mulholland, Paul O'Neill, Jeff Russell, and then Greg Briley. 2 packs left. Still no Tony Gwynn. We did see a Tony Gwynn card, but we did not see Tony Gwynn, whatever the insert is. It was really cool to see that. Like I said, I don't know what it is per hobby box or if it's per case or anything like that. I know today's world we have numbers for all that stuff. Todd Zeal, Mark Whitten, Spike Owen, Royce Clayton rookie card. There's Langford again. This was like the first pack we opened. Cal Ripken Jr. Chico Walker. Rob Deere bringing up the last there. And now we have our final pack of 1992 Fleer Ultra. And I have demolished this pack opening it up. The cards are okay, but the pack is not. Roger McDowell. I don't remember seeing him. Billy Hatcher. Tom Glavine. We've got him before because I passed on Rafael Palmeiro. Eric Hansen. There's Roberto Alomar Gold Glove. That's a true card. This is obviously not going to be a Tony Gwynn, though, seeing that. Luis Gonzalez, Kevin Elster, Ruben Sierra, Tom Foley, and the last card of the night is Jeff Brantley. So, $25 in the book, and I'm okay with that. We end up at 2 Ken Griffey Jr.'s, 3 different Jim Thome rookie cards. Ryan Sandberg, obviously, we saw him. We got, there's one of the Ken Griffey Jr.'s. Mike Mussina's rookie card galore. There's another Thome. There's 2 Thomes. The Big Hurt was in there. There's the other Ken Griffey Jr. Here's Ivan Rodriguez rookie card. There's 3rd Jim Thome. I just can't remember how many Jim Thomes we saw. Nolan Ryan we just passed. Just kind of curious here. There's Mussina's 2nd one. There's another Mussina. That's 3 Mussinas. And there's one more Pudge coming up. So he was early. Like first pack. Yep. So 2 Pudge, 3 Mussinas, 3 Thomes, 2 Ken Griffey Jr. cards. I'll take it. And I had fun doing it. 1992 Fleer Ultra in the books. I'm glad I made the purchase. It was fun for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button. Thanks to Sean Thornton for the artwork that you see in front of you, the Harry's House of Hits logo. Thanks for joining us. And as always here on Harry's House of Hits, we leave you with this. Cubs win! Cubs win! Cubs win!